Having a great day. Again, appreciate y'all. Like I got some food or something. Had some food up there. I just ate. But again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for being in here. Uh, I just like the way where I just like where R&B is headed these days. I've seen a lot of new artists coming out or reinventing themselves, I should say. You know, it's a lot of these artists that's been out, but they've been in different, areas, and they now, creating albums, creating projects. Uh, Thinking about Coco Jones and the new artist Jadon. I like where he's headed. Got some great songs, and so I'm loving, and this kind of goes with the predictions I had for this year as far as R&B, bringing back Bridges, bringing back, real R&B, you know. I wouldn't say real R&B, but I'll say R&B that we grown to love from the past, nostalgic feeling, and I like it. I like it because I feel a lot of R&B these days, it just really lacks a lot of substance, as far as subject matter, as far as just what they're saying in R&B these days. And so I love what's going on as far as R&B. I like what's going on as far as R&B. And also, if you want to give any input to what I'm saying, feel free to chime in. I just feel like R&B is really at a good point these days, and just want to see, what's going to happen. I feel like that these labels, they are pushing this R&B, this real R&B, but I wish they could push it a little more. I feel they're behind it, but I wish they could push it more like they used to. I guess because the backing, as far as financially, it's not there the way it used to be. It could be different. How you doing, Karen Burke? But I feel R&B is in a great direction. I feel it's in a great direction. But like I said, I feel the labels is not really behind them like they used to be. How you doing, Ryan Rules? How you doing, Ryan Rules? And y'all let me know what y'all feel about the current R&B these days. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about R&B these days. How you doing, Mr. Raccoon? Nice to meet you as well. Yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all feel about R&B these days. Like I said, Coco Jones, just came out with an album, and there's a lot of controversy on how her layout was. And I agree. I agree with Charlemagne. Maybe he could have just said it behind closed doors. Uh, maybe I have a question to you, like, but y'all let me know what y'all think about the Coco Jones situation. The way they pushed out her album, it was slightly. I felt like they could have pushed it more. They could have pushed the album more, as far as the R&B aspect is concerned. I feel like they could have pushed it out more. But let me know y'all input. Let me know what y'all think about today's R&B. Let me know what y'all think about the new artists. Let me know some new R&B artists y'all think it's on the rise. Maybe an artist I haven't heard of before. But let me know some new R&B artists y'all think it's on the rise. And some probably give me some ideas, songs to react to. How you doing, Veronica? How you doing, Veronica? Yeah, give me some ideas of artists that you know. Give me a thumbs up as well. And also, if you want to send a super chat, feel free to send a super chat to join in the conversation. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Veronica. But yeah, let me know what y'all feel about the state of R&B. It's past uh, conversations about is R&B dead, but I feel like it's coming back. R&B is coming back where it should be. Uh, like y'all see, I'm a real fan of R&B, and I love you see like R&B. As far as song structure, I feel like it's coming back. As far as song structure, uh, I feel like it's a lot of stuff like that coming back. The structure, a verse, a pre-hook, a chorus, a bridge. As far as R&B is concerned. And so yeah, I just wanted to leave this message. I just love where R&B is headed. I feel it's headed in a good direction. I feel it's headed in a good direction. Uh, I just feel like uh, we just need more and more artists that's not afraid to um, give us those vibes, those true R&B vibes. I wouldn't say real R&B, but I say true R&B. 'Cause I feel like a lot of this R&B, that lacks a lot of vulnerability, lacks real substance. I don't really like that kind of R&B. I like the R&B that you can really feel emotion, true emotions. You know, feel love. Feel love at the same time. And I feel like we are lacking those things. As far as R&B is concerned. And so again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all for watching. Uh, Still waiting for some people to respond to this subject. But anyways, again, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all who chatted up here. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. If you watch this later, leave a comment what y'all think about R&B and the new artists you feel is on the rise. Again, appreciate y'all for watching. All right, peace.